Hi, and welcome to SimpleSpiritualityPH. Now, for those of you who are new to my channel, my name is Regine. I am an intuitive, manifesting-based tarot reader. I am a certified Reiki healer and an overall lightworker. And before we dive into today's episode, I would like to invite everyone who would like to receive notifications of my new videos. Please hit the subscribe button over there. If you like this video later on, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments, suggestions, you want to say hey, just comment down below. And if you would like your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me, online for now of course, well, here are the details. Alrighty, so let's get to the meat of the video. Now, this is actually a fun video. Someone asked me what kinds of things go on in my mind and in my body when I'm doing a Reiki healing. And that was actually, not a lot of people asked me that, but I thought that it was a cool concept, it was a cool topic, and so I'll share this with you guys as well. Now, for those who are not aware of what Reiki is a Japanese healing modality. It basically realigns all, or not realigns, it balances all of your chakras, because sometimes we can have underperforming and overperforming chakras depending on what issue we're going through or what pattern in the body started to emerge, or whatever imbalance has been thrown our way. And so as a Reiki healer, there are several things that I have actually experienced when conducting a Reiki session. Perhaps the most common thing for me is that whenever I do Reiki, whenever I perform Reiki for someone else, is that the messages for those people come into my mind. So let's say, for example, that I'm doing a Reiki healing on a client right now, and I'm hovering over, let's say, I'm placing my hands on top of this client's head, and words start to emerge in my mind. Those are the messages that that client's spirit guide or that client's body wants to tell me in order to relay to that client. Because sometimes people are not aware of the messages that are being sent to them, which are being which are being sent to them, and sometimes they need a little help from other people to kind of translate that into something that they understand, right? So the first thing that happens is I get a lot of words in my head, and this continues on and on for every chakra. And the moment that a single word repeats itself, that's when I know, that's how I determine kind of like the most important message for that person to hear. So let's say, for example, let's go back to the example of me hovering over my client's head, right? And I hear the word, let's say, for example, connect, and I hear it more than once, and then it's repeated again and again in my head, connect, connect, connect. Then I'll know that that word, that connect, is something that the client needs to hear, or is a message that the client needs to understand, something that will benefit them, something that they may be able to act on also. So that's the most common thing that happens. The second most common thing that happens is that whenever I'm dealing with a client who has a physical ailment, basically, like let's say, for example, a client with a broken arm, perhaps like a broken shoulder, or a broken shoulder or a broken elbow. Sometimes I get to feel the pain that's there, which is unfortunate, but it's not to an extreme extent. I only feel like, for example, with a broken elbow, it can be a wide range of pains. It could be like a prickly sensation, it could be kind of a soreness or kind of a numbness that's going on, you know, over here. And that is coupled with, again, the words that go on in my mind. So sometimes I may be healing, I may be directing the Reiki to, let's say, for example, the right side, but I'll be able to feel the pain on my left side. And when I go to the left side, that's how I know that that's how I verify that the imbalance isn't on the right, but on the left. So it does happen sometimes that Reiki healers tend to feel a little bit of pain if the client is dealing with a physical problem or a physical kind of pain. Now, for me particularly, the pain varies. Again, this also varies per Reiki healer. Some Reiki healers don't feel this at all, and I'm so happy for them because sometimes it really is painful. But majority of the time, it's just a discomfort. Kind of like something's not balanced or something's not right with my elbow or my head or like whatever body part that the client is feeling it in. Now, another common thing that happens whenever I perform a Reiki session is that I tend to feel the Reiki surge through me as well. So the kind of like comforting feeling of Reiki goes through my body and goes through the client, right? And whenever that happens, it feels really, really good. It feels really comforting. It feels like I'm getting hugged from the inside. So that's also, that's one question also that a lot of people actually ask me, do I feel tired after a Reiki session? In reality, I don't. I actually feel more energized. I feel like I drank 6 cups of coffee after a Reiki healing because the energy benefits me as well. Remember that during a Reiki session, it's not actually your healer who is healing you. Your healer is basically just like the conduit, basically like the vessel by which the Reiki goes through and going to you. So it's basically, it's like your Reiki healer is the tool for you to receive the actual Reiki healing. So it's not really your healer that's healing you, it's Reiki itself going through your healer. And by that default, because Reiki is all encompassing, all loving, and all healing, I get to receive Reiki as well whenever I give Reiki or whenever I direct Reiki. So that's a really cool thing for me. I feel like I'm being hugged from the inside. I feel energized and I feel special, more special than I do. It's a very good and warm feeling. And this is something cute that I was able to experience actually. Number 4, kind of like put it as an asterisk number 4. But whenever I perform Reiki on pregnant women and I hover my hands over the mother's belly, the mother's stomach, where the baby lies, it feels like the most amazing thing ever. Whenever I've had this opportunity to perform Reiki on pregnant women 3 times now, and it's all the same. What I basically see is, take note, when I perform Reiki, my eyes are closed. What I see is a sunrise. It looks like a beautiful sunrise, and it feels like night turning into day, and it feels like every kind of hope that you've ever hoped for has a chance of happening. And it's so strong that every negative thing is blocked out. Whenever I hover over a pregnant woman's belly with a baby inside, every negative experience kind of goes away. I forget about everything negative. In fact, my mind goes blank. I don't hear the words, I don't see the words, none of that. And I just see the sunrise. And I feel like I'm being graced with the most loving presence ever. And it's been consistent for the 3 pregnant women whom I've performed Reiki for, whom I've given Reiki to while they were pregnant. There's nothing like it. I wish everyone could experience it because it's such a beautiful and moving experience. The feeling is incomparable. In fact, I'm feeling very teary-eyed right now because it's that strong. It is quite, it's a miracle, basically. It feels like a miracle. If you've ever known what a miracle feels like, or even if you don't know what a miracle feels like, that's what it feels like. And it is something special. It is beyond amazing. And so, yeah, those are basically some of the main things that that happens whenever I do a Reiki session, that happens to me when I do a Reiki session. And they're all very positive for the most part. Just always remember, if you're a Reiki healer listening to this, or listening or watching this video, make sure that you always protect yourself as well. I have a video about what I do during a Reiki session. I might link it up here or here. And so one of the basic things about that is to always protect yourself, because you never know what kind of energy you're going to be faced with. And even though Reiki is a healing energy, it is a protective energy. You want to take the extra steps of protecting you from transferring your energy to the person, and from the person transferring their energy to you, which is a form of attached kind of energy. All right? So yeah, I hope this was insightful. I hope that it made you interested in Reiki. If you want to book a Reiki session with me, distance healing, I'm all up for it. You can just simply message me. So if you like this video, please give it your thumbs up. If you have any comments or suggestions you want to say hey, just comment down below. If you would like to receive notifications of my new videos, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you would like, again, your very own tarot reading or Reiki healing session with me online for now, here are the details. And I will see you guys next time. Stay happy, stay healthy. Remember, if you would like a session, just holler. If you would like to learn Reiki, then go for it. Fully support it. The world needs more Reiki healers, more light workers. And ciao for now. Bye.